Imagine with me, my dear friend, that Azimuth, a dangerous and crazy scientist at the same time, thought about ending the entire world and all life in the universe, killing everyone. Do you think there would be anyone capable of stopping him? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. But before anything else, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Let's get started with the video. Hey friends, it's Orvex here, and today we're going to talk about Ben 10 and his acquisition of the most dangerous watch in the history of the universe and the world. The story begins in a universe filled with despair and horror. Azimuth, something called the Carnitrix. Unlike the Omnitrix, Azimuth succeeded in making his best inventions to use them to erase all forms of life except for his own planet. However, the Carnitrix still needed a lot of adjustments. While working on its development and improvement, two villains broke into his hideout. With little time left and knowing he would be killed, Azimuth sent that watch to a planet full of weak creatures, which turned out to be Earth. Vilgax invaded Azimuth's headquarters, causing explosions that destroyed the door and the headquarters. Azimuth was doomed, but too late, he managed to send the Carnitrix to Earth, leaving his final note that if he couldn't cause pain to them, someone else would. Our hero's story in this dimension starts after a meteor falls from the sky, revealing a spaceship capsule with a watch inside. Ben approaches to find out what it is, realizing it's a watch that attaches to him, unlike the Omnitrix, which allows Ben to control it. However, this watch's mission is to eliminate all forms of life and kill all people. The Carnitrix attaches to Ben's arm, causing him a lot of pain. Gwen hears Ben's screams and rushes to see what's wrong. The Carnitrix senses someone approaching, so Ben transforms into the monster Heat Blast involuntarily, his body burning. Unlike the Omnitrix, which allows Ben to transform painlessly, the Carnitrix begins by burning the hero's body. Ben discovers he can't control his body and asks Gwen to stay away from him, but she couldn't escape, and the Carnitrix ends her life. After a while, the Carnitrix realizes there's no one left, no threat, so it returns Ben to his human form and heads to his grandfather Max Tennyson to explain what happened. However, the Carnitrix doesn't give Ben any time, sensing Max Tennyson as a threat, transforming Ben into XLR8. Ben tries to warn his grandfather, who tells him to run as fast as possible, but despite his efforts, Ben catches up with him and ends his life in a moment. Now let's talk about the abilities of this watch. This watch can detect any potential threat within a 20-mile radius. Ben can't transform into any alien he wants. Instead, the watch controls him and transforms him if it senses a nearby threat. Unlike the Omnitrix, the Carnitrix corrupts the user, turning them into killers and turns aliens into villains who kill anything they encounter. When Ben transforms into any alien with the Carnitrix, the transformation process hurts him because Azimuth didn't finish the watch completely. After the transformation process, his body is restored to its previous state before the transformation, making it worse because he has to deal with this pain throughout his life and can't approach anyone with this destructive weapon. From that moment on, Ben lost control over the Carnitrix and himself completely, turning to evil, which helped Azimuth erase all life in the universe. There's a lot of destruction and chaos, and Ben turns into Alien X. Imagine with me, friends, what Alien X could do. He destroyed the universe. This is a story in one of the timelines of Ben 10 where Ben wasn't the villain. It was Azimuth who turned evil. The story hasn't ended yet, and there are still other timelines. The question is, will Ben be satisfied with destroying this universe alone? Or will he travel to other timelines and start destroying one universe after another? Write your opinion in the comments, and if you want to know what happens next and want a part 2, get this video to 1,000 likes and I'll add a part 2 to this story. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to get notified of all new content.